Hey Perth, as promised, I am interviewing down. I can't figure out where I'm looking. I am looking down here. Okay. Now, as you know, I'm interviewing right now. I asked you to send me 3 questions on Facebook. It's my time. And I am going to let you ask questions. If you want to write some down, please do. Now, I'm going to turn around. I'd love to introduce you to who I am interviewing. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Now, guys, if you can't hear us, please just make sure that you shout out, okay? Because
I'll speak loudly.
Yes, okay.
Yes, and I just want to point out that, because I've been up since 4 a.m., I'm normally a lot better looking. I'm much more handsome normally. So.
You're fabulous now, it's okay.
Now, yeah, but I'm even more, even beyond this.
Oh, so that would be a distracting interview then.
Well, yeah.
So, it's lucky.
I'm glad that you can
hear. Lucky. Okay, so welcome to Perth.
Thank you.
Can you please, now we're going to kind of talk between the 3 of us, everybody live and then us. Yes. Can you talk a little bit about your show that you're bringing to Perth?
Yes, I can. It's a show that I'm kind of making up as I go along.
Oh, really?
Just like the rest of my life.
Okay.
I'm ad-libbing my life.
Yeah.
And that's how I've always done it. So I come in and just try bits and pieces and, try things. Some things work and some things don't. So it's that kind of show. But it's been fun so far because even the bits that don't work are kind of interesting.
So are you doing the same show each time, or are you chucking in
different shows?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Basically, so you go through it's like sifting for gold.
Yeah.
When you sift for gold, sometimes you spend ages just sifting through the dirt, and then you go, oh, there's a bit.
Yeah.
So it's like that. So you can't try and remember as much as you can of the bits that worked.
Yeah.
And the bits that didn't work, you got to decide if you're going to do them again or try them differently or just drop them all together.
Okay. Yeah.
Usually I drop them all together. Start fresh.
Do you get audience participation? I'm going to move just a bit close in case I can't hear us. Well, that's not a very good angle at all, but that's all right.
No. It's not my best side.
No, I was just thinking that as well. Not for you.
No, I was going. Yeah, I know.
Wow, this chick's harsh.
No, but harsh but fair.
Now, so do you get audience feedback, or you just go by the laughs?
No, it's all about what the audience give you.
Okay.
So on a good night, you can tell straight away because they laugh. You see that comedy works best when there's laughter.
Oh.
That's when it really takes off.
Yeah.
And so they you're getting an instant reaction every single time. As soon as you stop talking, you can feel whether it's worked or not, or whether you've offended them or not, or
okay.
are you a fan of The Simpsons?
Yes.
Do you remember that scene where Krusty becomes a stand-up?
Yes.
It's a great episode, and he's on stage and he's dying, and he goes, I'm losing him. Better pull out the A material. And that's where if you've seen my act before and you see me pull out some old stuff, they call that rope.
Okay.
Which means you want to be safe, so you do the stuff that has worked. It's a safety net.
Yeah.
It's a coward's way out.
Okay.
But I am a coward. Well, most of the time.
Well, I saw somebody actually who you could see. I've seen about 20 Fringe shows, and you could see kind of the dropping, and then it was like things I'd seen on YouTube already. Yeah. But it got us back, and we were like, back engaged again.
Yeah. Well, that's the hardest thing to do. I mean, the thing is not to lose composure. The longer you do it, the more you realize it's all right. Like you're a circus performer. Don't panic. You got a safety net if you need it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you won't need it.
Yeah.
Some nights you fall through that.
And then you've got that
bounce and everyone applauds. And at least he was having a go. That's what they'll say.
Have it on the reviews. I wouldn't say that in a review.
Oh, I've had worse than that on reviews.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've had some great ones, and I've had some because reviews are just one person's opinion.
Totally.
And they might come on a really rough night, or you might say something that offends them personally.
Yeah.
And I had a reviewer that kind of really went me. And then I found out he was a Christian. He was a devout Christian. Because a lot of the stuff he was saying didn't even relate to what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But I talked about religion, made fun, and then he took offense at that, and then that clouded his entire view of my show.
Yeah.
So I try not to read them.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Even the good ones you don't read.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you're going to rely on the good ones picking you up, then the bad ones are going to crush you.
I suppose if you need that external validation, then Yeah.
I get that from the audience.
That's true.
On a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was good tonight.
Yeah.
It's a pathetic way to live your life, to just constantly be seeking approval from strangers.
See some wise wisdom here today.
Wise wisdom, yes.
It's true though. It's very,
It's
very
true. Every night, you go, please like me. I'm really funny. I'm entertaining. I have an interesting life. Listen to me. And if it doesn't work, it's very difficult because it's like it's a rejection of you.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah.
you know. So it really is painful. So it's not for the faint-hearted.
How long have you been doing it for?
More than 20 years. You know,
No, you don't look old enough.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Maybe even 25 years. I've been doing it a long time.
Oh, wow.
But it's the only skill I have. I have no other job. Everything I've tried, I've failed at. I used to be a cab driver.
Okay.
And I used to love the driving part. That was good, but just hated when people got in the cab. Because suddenly it was all about them, where they wanted to go, and you had to listen to them talk and stuff. But
no one likes to listen to people.
No. You know, no, not while you're working.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the only job I kept for more than 2 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything else I'd keep, and then just sometimes I'd leave at the end of the day. I'd just go, no, I'm not going to come back here tomorrow. I'd rather be homeless.
Are you passionate about this now, though? Like, you've obviously been doing it for a while. So
yeah, I love it. I'm very lucky. I'm lucky because if you love what you do, that's a big slice of your life.
Totally.
When you look back and you go, maybe a third of your life is going to be devoted to going to work.
Yep.
If you're miserable at work, that's a third of your life.
Yep.
And it's, so I'm one of the blessed people that look forward to doing, going on stage. And when people ask me, like I did a free gig the other night and the audience was so good and I was only meant to do 7 minutes and I did like 15 because it was so good. There's not many jobs where you go, I want to
do more.
Let me build this. Let me work on this construction site just another hour.
Yeah.
Please,
yeah,
just let me lift these boulders because I love it. It's so. Yes, I'm very lucky. What else can I do? It's either this or prison.
Probably taking the best option.
Yeah.
Comedy probably would be the better option.
Unless you combine the two and do comedy in prison. Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
Now, speaking of crowds, I feel like I need to pop my head in there. So
please pop.
No. So I'm still here. Now I asked people on Facebook to ask me some questions.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to share some with you. All right. So I'll start with the easy ones. What's your favourite pizza toppings? That's from Jamie.
Right. My favourite pizza topping is none because I don't eat pizza.
Okay.
I used to be a real I didn't really care what I ate, but as I get older, I'm very careful. So I'm not a big pizza fan. I always feel bloated and ill, and unless I'm sponsored by Domino's or something, in which case I love
pizza.
Ham and meat lovers.
Yeah.
I love meat lovers pizza.
All the toppings.
More meat, less topping, less crust.
Yeah.
Just meat. The crust is made out of meat.
Or unless it's those add-on ones where you stuff it with cheese and they charge you $2.
Inject it with cheese.
Yeah.
Just like how much more fat can we get into this?
Beautiful.
Just inject it with more cheese.
Right.
No.
So we'll work on that sponsorship deal then.
Yeah, call them.
I'll put it on my.
I'm very happy to.
Yeah, no problem.
If there's money involved, I'm willing to kind of compromise my principles. Everyone knows that about me for the right price. It doesn't even have to be the right price. Anything.
Okay, cool. I will add it to my list of things to do when I get home. Okay, the next one. How would you improve the scoring in the Winter Olympics men's aerial event?
Well, Winter Olympics are not big in Australia, really. I've never been caught in traffic because of the luge. The luge was on. Or
That's true.
Wait, what's the other one where they?
Oh, the bobsled one.
The bobsled.
Yeah.
I've never had to kind of cancel work because the bobsled was on.
That's true.
Geez, the bobsled's on. Let's get a couple of beers and.
That's true.
And it happens so quickly. Let's go. Okay, that's the bobsled done.
Yeah, thanks.
As opposed to say our real sport like the Ashes, which takes 5 days per game times 5. That's 25 hours of serious sports watching.
Yeah,
no, not big.
2020 one-dayers.
Yeah.
Ashes. I think. I mean, you're obviously entitled to your opinion. It's just my opinion.
No, you're not.
No, I'm an Australian if I don't.
No, you gotta like the Ashes.
Yeah.
It's but that's the thing. Like in Australia, we have long sports.
We do.
Yeah.
Like even AFL and stuff like that, they're not a bobsled event.
No,
Yeah.
but cricket's the best. When people come and they're not familiar with cricket and you tell them this takes 5 days, and at the end of the 5 days, it may be a draw.
Yeah.
They go, what? No, I'm going to go with the bobsled.
Yeah. All right, so the next one is, okay. So this one you can choose one of 4 options. So this is from Brian.
Hello, Brian. Hello, Brian. Brian, that is called Brian.
Yep.
Have you seen The Life of Brian?
Yes, I have.
It's my favourite comedy of all time. That
Oh,
wasn't
really?
one of the questions.
You like that? You like that kind of comedy?
I love it. That's the best comedy ever made in the history of comedy.
Wow. Okay, it's a bit cool.
Oh yeah, no. And a fair one.
Okay, I love sarcastic comedy. I don't like slapstick so much as like the kind of sarcasm and.
Like what? What's your favourite film?
Oh.
What's your favourite comedy?
Oh, jeez. I wasn't prepared to be asked a question.
No.
Comedy-wise,
what's sarcastic? Like give me an example.
I like the kind of stuff that the guys from like Team America.
Oh yeah.
You know, like kind of silly, taking the Mickey kind of thing. That's because I'm Australian though. We're mean to everyone.
So puppets. You like puppets mostly.
Well, not necessarily.
Real people.
Real people are okay.
Yeah, real people are better, but yeah.
But like basketball, you know, that kind of edgy. Kind of, that's my comedy.
No, we're different.
Yeah, I don't like cricket, you know.
Yeah.
It's quickly,
big on the bobsled.
Quickly establishing. Alright, the next, so it's from Brian. Tell me about your most embarrassing thing that happened to you on either a job interview, first week at uni, date, or a gig.
Well, I've got a lot.
Okay.
So,
probably the most PG rated one.
The PG?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, PG.
No, they're all PG, but
okay.
But I got a lot of tragic stories on stage. When I was really young, I stupidly took a job with male strippers.
Okay.
They were from Canada, and they were because there was a law that you had to hire an Australian act if you were coming from overseas. It was like an actors' equity thing. So they didn't want me, but I was there.
What, as a comedian?
As a comedian.
Right,
well, not as a stripper.
Oh,
no.
just checking.
Well, you know, I want to get laughs, but not many laughs. It is comedy after all, but no, but it was ridiculous because they had we were doing country towns where these women would get in and just get drunk and just want flesh.
Those drunk women.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because I opened the show, so I'd come on. And a little chubby guy, a little brown man going, hi, why are you here? Anyone from out of town? Boo, get off! And then every night. But one night was the worst. It still hurts. So I want to use this as a form of therapy.
Okay.
We were in a place called Wangaratta in New South Wales. Mm-hmm. And it was like 500 women. And the show started really late for some reason.
Yeah.
So by the time I got on, they were smashed. Okay. Right? And I got on and said, hey, so what's with cats? They go, boo! They're throwing little cups at me, like little plastic cups, real tough chicks from Wangaratta, and then they started booing me. And I've only been on stage for like literally a minute, not even.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. That was really embarrassing. And I went back. It was like behind the stage was a little beer garden.
Yeah.
And they had this antique kind of pot plant, and I was so angry I kicked it.
Oh dear.
And it smashed. It fell and broke. And then I went to what happened?
No, I'm just checking that you're still in the...
Yeah, I'm still, people haven't left.
No, I'm just making sure that you're still in the...
That was one embarrassing moment. I've had... I could go on.
Yeah,
but that'll do, hey.
That's okay.
You know, I don't want to make,
That's all right.
I could write a book.
Yeah, I imagine that you could.
Akmal died again.
Where's my safety net?
I had a Maori guy wanted him to kill me.
Oh.
Because I picked up the phone. This girl was using the phone while I was on stage, which I hate.
That's rude.
Really rude. And I picked it up and talked to the guy on the phone, and he ended up being a real criminal type.
Oh.
Wow. I was joking with him, saying, "Come here, little puff. What are you doing? Come on, I'll take you." Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right, really witty stuff like that.
That in context would be funny, but when he doesn't know who you are...
He doesn't know, Well, he knew who I was. He knew that I was at the show.
Yeah.
And he said, mate, if I come down there, I'm going to break your legs. I said, really? Come on, I'd like to see you do it. Thinking he was joking.
Yeah.
And I get off stage and the police are there. This guy was like a total psychopath.
Oh.
He was banned from playing rugby for his town because he knocked the referee out cold. He punched him out cold. And when he showed up at the club, the bouncers got scared and hid.
Wow.
That's how tough he was. And he was after me, and the police were there, and I said, "What is this guy? Is he likely to be violent?" And they went, "Yeah, of course. That's what he does." He's
my gosh.
I've got a lot of stories like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm well known for them.
We need to have a longer interview next time.
Oh yeah, we can just devote it to
the stories of
my embarrassing moments on stage.
Wow. Okay.
Embarrassing and dangerous.
That's a dangerous story.
Oh, I've had a few dangerous ones. Yeah.
All right, so let's go with. I will take one more. Okay, so how about Phil has asked about Pieta Saleh.
Yes.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
Sally.
I knew it was wrong. So
no, it doesn't matter. It could be anything.
Yeah, okay.
Salad. Pieta salad.
Pieta salad. Yeah. And in hindsight, was he important to your career?
Well, Pieta, this is. I must set the picture up. When I started, the comedy scene in Sydney was brutal. It was just all guys, no women doing it at all. Mm-hmm. And I was the only ethnic comedian. There were no other brown-skinned comedians doing it.
Okay.
And every audience comprised of bucks nights and hens nights, and they'd come in and they'd go, they want to kill the comedian. And I thought, I can't, if I use Akmal Saleh, because Arabs weren't as popular as they are today.
Okay.
It was a joke, by the way.
I know, but
you kept your composure there. So, no,
you set me up.
So I changed my name out of insecurity and thinking maybe if I change my name to Pieta, they won't realise I'm ethnic, because they were very stupid back then, and I could work in RSL clubs and
as opposed to now,
as Akmal, I can't get anywhere near.
No, I meant that they weren't stupid now.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. No, they're actually not that stupid now. They've this is going back many years.
Okay.
And now there are women doing it and doing it quite successfully. There are ethnic comedians of all persuasions doing it, and the audiences have grown up and they've become far more sophisticated.
Cool. Okay, that's good. Now I actually have my own questions.
Yes.
But we're going to do some random. So I have 10. Could you choose between 1 and 10? And I'm just going to...
7. That's the number of perfection.
All right. So actually...
According to the Bible.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what... If you believe the Bible, which I don't.
I haven't read it, though. So.
Who has?
Yeah.
Even the Pope's going,
just skip that bit.
Yeah. I know it vaguely.
Speed read past it.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of already said this one in a way, but what is your worst nightclub story?
Well, that was
but not okay. Let's rephrase that. Like a personal one, like not like acting.
Look, when I was young, there was no Tinder. So you had to actually physically go and talk to someone.
Really?
A human being. Yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
I know. You tell the kids that today that, and they won't believe you.
No, they wouldn't.
But you had to go up and you had to kind of go up to girls and say, "Would you like to dance?"
Yeah.
And some of them were like very defensive, and understandably, like you'd be approaching them across the dance floor, and they'd see you coming, they'd be talking to their girlfriends, and as soon as you get within their vicinity, they turn around and go, "I've got a boyfriend." You go, "Oh," and then keep talking. Okay, moving right along. So there was lots of rejections and embarrassing moments, but I was never really big on nightclubs. Like I did it for a while because my friends would go, and then I just stopped going because I hated it. You'd go home and your ears would be ringing from stupid, and it wasn't even good music.
Yeah, it's true.
And your clothes would be stinking of cigarettes because back then people could smoke.
Yep.
And I like to go and see bands.
Yeah.
Much more interesting, I think, less pretentious.
Yeah.
And you seeing a performance where this is.
Yeah. It's almost a rite of passage, isn't it? You hit 18 to 20, you go out, you have those 3-4 day benders where you're at the nightclub.
Get drunk and hunt for ladies. That's what they would do, It's a mating season kind of thing, That's why the guys have, where I grew up, guys would have like subwoofers. It's like a mating call. Like a moose or something. Here I come, ladies.
And I wonder how many that works on. I think it might be a bit of a repellent, really, for the...
I don't know. That's not what really? I hear. Yeah, I haven't tested it myself.
Wow.
I don't have a subwoofer yet.
No, okay. But, still good time.
There's still not much time left, but I better get one. Better get a big 10-inch subwoofer.
All right, so next number, please. Between 1 and 10.
2.
2, okay. All right. What advice would you give your 16-year-old self?
My 16-year-old self? That's an interesting question because when I was 16, I'd say just get off the pot.
Okay, yep.
Get off the pot. Get off the heroin.
Right, okay.
Get off the ice.
Right.
I'm joking.
Oh, God. Okay.
I'm joking. No.
I was thinking I've put some real, like, depth out of this.
I'm
this
sorry.
is great.
No. You know, 16. I grew up in a very Christian family.
Okay.
So I was a Coptic Orthodox altar boy.
Wow.
I was an altar boy at 16. And if I was talking to my 16-year-old self, I'd say it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't believe in it. Don't you know, it's not the body and blood of Christ. It's not. It's just a bit of wine.
Yep.
It's just a bit of bullshit.
Yep.
And just go and do something interesting, like read books and forget, you know, and maybe I don't know, like.
See, the drug thing was pretty obvious. Just get off the drugs. Yeah, cool. But it's actually a bit different to that.
Different to that. No, I was really clean cut. That's the irony. I was really clean. Cool. I didn't know much about anything, and I was very naive.
Okay.
And, yeah, grew up in it was like a cult called Coptic Orthodox.
Okay.
Nasty people.
I thought that perhaps I should have known that. I didn't ask what it was. I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to question
Doesn't matter.
it. Okay.
Doesn't matter. You just have to take my word for it.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's bad.
I'll Google it when I get
It's about, basically we used to go to church when we were kids, and the priest would tell us that most of you will go to hell, and then we'll have falafel rolls and a can of Coke, and then go home. That was my teenage years.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds. Next question.
Yeah. No, it's weird. Like if I had a kid, I would never introduce him to religion, ever. That's one thing. I'd rather him take drugs.
Okay. Whoa,
seriously.
That's a big call.
Yeah. No, it's true. I would rather him take drugs than go to church.
Okay.
Or watch a porno than watch say a religious film.
So that's fair enough.
Yeah. Like if it was between the two, I would rather him do that because. Yeah. Anyway, this is getting weird now because I'm really tired, ladies and gentlemen. I've been up since 4 doing this radio thing. So if I'm not, making much sense, you have to forgive me.
No, I'm quite enjoying the interview.
Good.
But the last one that I'm just going to do anyway is a quick game.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's called the ABC game, and our situation is a job interview.
Yes.
So we can communicate with each other using sentences that start with A, B, C. So you start with A, I start with B, B, C, D.
Yeah.
All right. At a job interview. Now, would you?
So who's interviewing?
What was I
who?
say? Would you like to be the interviewer or the interviewee? I'll let you choose.
I'd like to be the interviewee.
Okay, so I will interview you. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. Akmal, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
No, you got to do B.
Oh no, sorry, I wasn't listening. Say that again. So B.
So you do B, then I do C, then you do D.
Oh yeah. So start the sentence with the letter. Okay.
Yes. All right.
So again, start again.
Right. Akmal, how are you?
Beautiful and bulimic. I'm feeling bulimic today.
Could you expand on that, please?
Well, bulimia is... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm afraid. Okay, take 3. All right, I told you I was very tired.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I don't do it.
It's a difficult one.
It's a difficult one. I know you got me there. I wasn't prepared for having to focus.
Okay, all right. Well, let's just do like
I haven't taken my Ritalin.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
No.
In my bag. Would you like some? No.
Yes, please. No. Okay, start.
I actually don't even have a bag.
No.
Okay, ready?
Use drugs responsibly.
All right, ready? Okay. Akmal, how are you?
No, so you can't say I am.
No. Start
This
with
is
me.
taking longer than it really needed.
Let's
So
just
you
do-
thought you were going to go through.
I did.
Yeah.
Fast. Okay.
Beachy. I'm feeling beachy today.
See now, could you expand on that, please?
Delightfully. No.
You know what? We'll leave this one.
No, let's start again.
It's not a
One more
tired
time. One more time, please. This is it. This is going to be the one.
Okay,
You can
last
edit
one.
the rest.
Well, it's live. I can't edit it.
It's live.
Okay.
I have trouble with words. English. I learned it from a book.
Do you want to start?
No, you start.
Okay, all right. Because mine's easier. Say your first name. Okay. Take last one. Okay. Akmal, how are you today?
Bemused.
Catchy phrase.
This is delicate. This interview is delicate. Is that right?
Everything is delicate.
Fuck off. I'm sorry, no. It was too easy. It was just there, right? No,
Go home.
No. Oh. Go home. I'm trying to think what's the next letter.
H.
Heroin is a terrible drug. It can ruin lives, really. Unless you're selling it, in which case you can profit quite well. That's what I hear.
I often have some in my work drawer, so it's good for your interview.
Jay, thanks. Do you know that
Okay.
we're being filmed? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Do you know? That's it. Like people say,
know, yeah.
what Jews do last night?
What Jews do?
What Jews do?
Say, if you have the accent, I'll allow it.
What did the Jews do?
No.
I don't know what the Jews did.
No, okay.
Yes.
We're off religion now.
No. It's a race of people. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
See, doesn't matter.
So what was it?
G-H.
Jews know. Okay. So now I'm...
Jews know that we're being filmed.
Hey! No, I passed that.
See if G-H-I...
K.
K.
I failed too.
That's all right.
I think we did well.
Yeah. How many to go?
Nah, I think we'll stop.
Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Yeah. Good. I hope that was riveting for people. If you stopped watching, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I had to sort of recall the alphabet.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Sorry, I should have had it written down on like a...
Well, these days,
palm
like
card.
you don't even like spell checks. I can't spell. I can't. I've never. Been
I
good with
apologise.
Words and English.
See, in my head, this is going to be a great game, and it's going to be riveting, and everyone was going to be like...
I understand. Some things in your head don't sort of come to fruition. I often say this, it'll be really funny, and people will laugh, and I say it, and you just get that. And then I say, my brain says to me, I told you not to say that.
And then you're like, no, you didn't.
You didn't.
tell
Shut
me.
up, brain. But I try to warn you. If you only listen to me occasionally. No, I won't. I refuse to.
Yeah. I think in the spirit of the moment to take risks, why not?
Take risks.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what life's about.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for meeting with me.
Thank you very much.
Despite our awesome take 7, it was a great time meeting you.
Hey, just think of it as bloopers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Can you give us a quick shout out about your show and
Yes.
where it's going to be, when we can see you?
I'm working at a place called Rosie O'Grady's at 7, from 7 to 8. And just come along if you want.
When are you there till?
I'm there till 8.
No, sorry, date-wise.
I know. I'm there till Sunday. This Sunday.
Okay.
This Sunday is my last show.
So on tonight? Through to Sunday?
Yeah. And they've all been different. They've all been really interesting.
Okay.
Some have gone off. Others have kind of been interesting but weird, and have gone in different directions, similar to what we're experiencing here. We don't know where this is going to go. Am I dreaming? No, because I'm half conscious at the moment.
That was me pinching you.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't harassing you, sorry.
No, harass away.
Inappropriate. Okay, cool. Alright, so thank you so much. Thank you, Perth. I am going to post this up on our YouTube channel once it is up, which is very soon. Nearly finished. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for talking to us, and see you.
Bye. Yeah. Maybe you can edit that, or you will when you put it on Facebook, or you're going to put it as is.
I'm trying to end it.
I'm trying to